Hi, this is Dr. Ren Hartung with Glen Community College. I'm here to show you how to enter midterm grades. I'm going to show you two different ways to do this, depending on whether you use WebAdvisor to keep track of your student grades, or if you use Canvas to keep track of your student grades. A good question to ask initially is, why are we doing this? Why are we entering midterm grades? We are doing this in hopes of helping with student retention. If we as faculty are entering midterm grades at the midway point, then we are allowing other team members here at Glen Oaks, such as our advisors, our coaches for our athletes and such, we're letting them see how the student's doing at the midway point. They'll be able to go look at this and then hopefully help struggling students in various ways. So we're trying to help with retention by getting our midterm grades in. All right, here's how to do it. We're on the school's homepage. We need to get to WebAdvisor. So first we go hover our cursor over online services, and then you might have to scroll down if you're me. Whoops. And there's WebAdvisor at the bottom. Click on WebAdvisor. Now we're in WebAdvisor. We need to log in. So now I'm logged into WebAdvisor, and I click on Faculty. And then click on Gradebook Select Section. And here's the list of classes that I'm teaching. I'm going to, here, this is the branch point, by the way. If you are keeping track of your grades in WebAdvisor, then the next thing I'm going to do is for you. If you are keeping track of your gradebook on Canvas, then you can watch this because it'll help you remember, but you might want to skip over to where the Canvas section is. I will put a link in the description down below, so if you're keeping track of your grades on Canvas, go look for that link to tell you at what point in the video to start watching. Okay, so if you're keeping track of your grades in WebAdvisor, that's what I'm doing for this class, so I'm going to click on that class. Now I'm in the gradebook for that class. I've been using it during the semester to enter grades and such. So it's actually all ready for midterm grading. All I have to do is go down here to the bottom where it says midterm grading and click on that. And the gradebook already has, of course, the average that the students have earned so far. There's the student's name over there blacked out for you. And then here is the automatically generated 4.0 scale grade for my students. And all I have to do is scroll down to the bottom and click submit, and I will have entered my midterm grades. I'm not going to click submit, by the way, because we have a few more weeks left in class before midterms are due. But that's it. That's how you do midterm grading if you're keeping track of your grades in WebAdvisor. Let me go back to the faculty menu and gradebook select section. If you are keeping track of your grades in Canvas, then things are slightly more complicated, but here's how to do it. Go to the class that you need to enter midterm grade for and click on that class. And here, because I'm keeping track of my grades in Canvas, I don't have this gradebook set up at all. So the first thing I have to do is set up the gradebook for this. So I'm going to click on Setup Wizard. And then I'm going to go down here to the box that says Create Gradebook Manually and click Submit. And then I'm going to go to Set Overall Calculation Method. And here I just have to open it and then click Submit. There's nothing else that I need to do here, and that's set up. Then I'm going to define grading scale. I use 4.0 system, so I'll enter my lowest percentage the student has to earn to get each of the grades. Yours might be different from mine, so of course use your syllabus. And enter what you need to enter here. If you're credit, no credit, you'll obviously put things up here, and it's totally up to you and how you do your class. So get your grading scale set up and click Submit. The next thing to do is define assignment categories. So I clicked on that. And then I'm going to put only one thing in here, and that is Canvas average. Ultimately, I'm going to enter the student's average from Canvas in here. Scrolling down. Submit. The next thing to go to is build groups of assignments down here. Click on that. We only want to build one, and we want it to be worth 100 points, as in 100%, because as I said, we're going to enter the Canvas average here. And over here, so in this column over here again, default assignment points, 100 points, and then the quantity create now, 1. And that's it. Click submit. Now the last thing I have to do is set display options. I'm going to click on that. And up here at the top, again, we want the first one unreported. The second one, we want to make it description and score. And then lastly, just to cut down on confusion, down here where it says show dropped students, I don't want dropped students to show, because then I'll be looking for their average and they might not even appear in Canvas. That's it. I'm going to click submit. All done. That's all I need to do. Gradebook is now set up. Then I'm going to go here where it says assignment scoring, and I'm going to have my students' averages from Canvas ready to go. There's only one assignment in this class, and that is the Canvas average. I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to come down here and enter the Canvas average that this student earned. Whoops. Last one. Now that I've entered their averages here, I go down here and I click submit. And then I can go back to Gradebook menu. And now I'm back in the larger gradebook and I'm ready to finalize entering my midterm grade. I can just click on midterm grade. And you'll notice that over here, they should have the same current percentage as they have in Canvas based on what I just did with that assignment. And based on my grading scale, that will generate a 4.0 scale grade for my students. And everything's all set. All I have to do is go down here and click submit. In case you're wondering why this has to be that way, you may already know that we can go in here, like in final grading time and such, historically, and we can just manually enter the grade that the student earned. We could do that, but for our fellow teammates and advising and such, the data tell queries that we have so far, they can't go in there and find manually entered midterm grades. They can't do it. So what we have to do is make sure there's a percentage score in here for the system to look for. And although that may be a bit more work, when I think about this, I think of, what about that one student who's earning a 1.5 in a class? So that's not going to get them much. If our advisors can notice that and get that student in to see a success coach, and they can end the semester with a 2.0 or a 2.5, it's well worth a little bit of extra time on my part to get that midterm grade entered in order to help just that one student. So, all right, that's how you do midterm grading on WebAdvisor. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below or send me an email or give me a call. Thank you for watching.